And that is the man of the people right there. Let's show you the highlights of how Aaron Plessinger made it to the podium today and others. Highlights from Unadilla 450 Moto 1. There is Aaron Plessinger getting the whole shot. Right behind him, Hunter Lawrence and Chase Sexton.
Complete opposite what happened that second moto for Aaron. He was out front. Chase Sexton was able to get around. Hunter Lawrence snuck up the inside, and then Hunter fought back, got back up the inside of Chase. A clean pass right there, and that was a big move for Hunter because then he was able to attack Aaron later on that first lap, goes down the inside of him right after the mechanics area. Hunter looked like a different rider all day long, and especially this first moto.
Well, what proved it is he makes the move for the lead, but you see Sexton lurking in third. Then Sexton goes after Plessinger, gets to second right here.
Yeah, and then all year long, when Chase starts rolling and able to catch these guys, he gets around them. So Hunter was able to fight back. You saw Chase spawn in that form, and he looked comfortable, so nothing was going to say anything different. Hunter makes a mistake, gets cross right around here, allows Chase up the inside of him, and in weeks past, that was it. But no, not today. Hunter Lawrence was fighting back. Chase gets a tear-off, kind of stuck, or he misses it, allows the opportunity to Hunter go around the outside. That was a big move for the rest of the race because Chase couldn't get around him again.
Yep, that fight back right there. A little mistake from Sexton with the tear-off. Allows Hunter to get back by, but he held strong under fire all the way to the end. And a nice debut for the 2025 Honda CR450R. You see how much that meant to him.
Yeah, we thought he had a hand injury after that one, slapping that bike around.
Moto 2, this time Sexton with the whole shot.
Yeah, Chase, just like his teammate in that first moto, KTM had the bike dialed off those starts, and Chase Sexton got out front, and then Chase Sexton was gone.
Yeah, an alarming lead, like 6 seconds in a lap. Good start for Roczen, making some moves, gets around Ferrandis.
Yeah, after a quiet first moto, Kenny was up front, made some passes to actually get up in the second. This is towards the end of the race. Started seeing the laboring a little bit. He's been off for a while, and Dylan was riding good all day long. Was able to get around Kenny for second place. And then you see Jason Anderson trying to make the same after he saw Dylan get around Kenny. Kenny did a good job at fighting, hanging on to finish 6th, but these guys are trying to go towards the front. He has another 96, Hunter Lawrence.
Cooper Webb, a crash. Had a good start in that one, and then this would end his day. We just hope he's all right, because he was favoring the left hand or arm a little bit. Once he left the racetrack, there you see. Hopefully Cooper's okay and can return at Budds Creek next Saturday. Anderson and Hunter Lawrence, what a battle.
Yeah, these guys battle all race long. Hunter followed them, and then he tried making some passes, but Jason held strong, and this was at the end of the race, 2 laps left. And once he was able to get around, Dylan got caught up in these lappers and wasn't sure which way he goes. Hunter made an inside pass. He was strong here all day long. He was able to get around Dylan. Dylan tries to fight back, go around the outside of him, but Hunter holds his inside going into the next corner. Was able to hold on to second place, which didn't do much for him, but it changed the podium and allowed Aaron Plessinger to get that spot. Still, good day for Dylan Ferrandis. Better day for this number 4.
Yeah, first Moto podium of the year for Ferrandis. 4 overall wins in a row, though, for the number 4 of Chase Sexton. And with a 28-point lead and now only 4 motos to go, championship likelihood increases for him. There's how close that was at the line between Lawrence and Ferrandis. And there's the podium. They're making a whole lot of noise when these 3 get over there. And those are the overall results as mentioned. Sexton and Lawrence tied for the day. Tiebreaker is the better second moto. That's how close it was between Plessinger, Ferrandis, and Anderson. They're battling for that final podium spot all day. Justin Cooper must have made a mistake early in the second moto. Only able to rally to 6th or 7th in the moto, 6th overall. Roczen 7th in his return.
Yeah,
yep, go ahead.
I wonder, did Justin get caught up in that gate situation? Maybe his shroud blew off way past the one guy going down to mechanics here. It wouldn't be surprising, but yeah, that's your season points. Chase Sexton, 28 over Hunter Lawrence, Aaron Plessinger, 88 back, and you got Justin Cooper sitting in 4. These guys are getting ready for these playoffs. 2 races left.
Should be a battle to the end between Cooper and Plessinger. Lawrence, not quite in the position where he has to pray for a miracle or hope for help. 4 motos left, but a big moment could change it. Oh, this is cool. Phil Nicoletti is the Grand Marshal for this race, the New York native, racing at Unadilla for the last time. Send it to JT.
Well, we have Phil Nicoletti, but we had a champagne mishap there. Bottle accidentally exploded. But Phil, this might be your last time ever racing Unadilla. We've been kind of celebrating you all season long. It's not the day you necessarily want it, but these fans, they love you. Can you talk about your emotions and just what this day and being celebrated by the Robinson family means to you?
Yeah, honestly, it affected my riding today. I got so much attention and all the love from the crowd and all the people, and I can't even explain the emotion that I'm feeling. Like I said, I'm an emotionless guy, but when you have all these people that truly care and people I grew up with in the paddock, and I never thought I would get the respect that I have. And after all these years, it's finally awesome to ride off into the sunset or whatever and enjoy my last Unadilla, my only podium here in my entire career. So thank you, everyone. It's truly been special, and thanks for everyone having a piece of it.
So at some point, we're going to have to talk about you giving everyone the finger and switching up that to mean like I love you. I think there's some sort of miscommunication about you telling all the fans what you really think of them. But I think it's truly remarkable. You know, like similar to you, we weren't winning races right at this level, but the following you have and the people that all have stayed here at the podium because they know it's you, that truly means something. I hope that's something you'll keep with you for a long time because it's something you'll remember.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I always went against the grain, and I always had my whole career, and it wasn't liked in the beginning when I was a young punk, but throughout the years, and the people really respect me out of it. And obviously the finger is just, it's a gesture, but everyone does it, everyone gets along with it, and it's just, you know, again, it's out of love and out of respect too, and it's just something different. So it's my symbol, and it's New York tough.
Good luck the rest of the way. It's been a pleasure to watch.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it very much.
Well, I feel like I'm one of about 50 people at these races that can say, hey, Phil's one of my best friends. There's so many of those. And James, you really summed it up right. I was saying earlier that Phil's probably the only guy, there he is, that can be buddies with Jet and Hunter Lawrence and Cooper Webb, even when they're battling Supercross title. He can be friends on both sides. I think he's going to go sign some autographs. But you said it's a real simple formula that Phil has and why everybody likes him so much.
Yeah, it's even that learned something new, the finger thing. You know,
that is so cool.
Kid's so stoked, and this is something that he'll remember for his lifetime. Really cool about Phil being able to do this.
We hear that fan's name is Garrett. Thank you for hooking him up, Phil. That is awesome. Oh, and the autograph. That's so rad, man. This is what I say. This is what I miss. Being in this position, and Phil's in a great spot, knowing his career's coming to the end, but being out here to race and enjoy it. And that's something that all athletes, I wish I would have been able to do. Really cool, man. Ah, there's Phil's dad. Talked to him yesterday.
No, it was a great
Filthy crew.
Yes. So it's the honesty from Phil. That's what people respect.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, and it's that, yeah, he can be friends with myself, you, all these riders, because that's who he is. That's Phil Nicoletti, and he's been able to make a career. He's had a great career, but just his personality, and as he mentioned earlier, that's the lifetime, these relationships that he's able to build. He has a career, whatever he chooses to do after racing, but Phil's who he is because he's exactly who he is, and that's honest.
So that's the Elf Unadilla National in the 450 class. Congrats, Phil. We'll get him up there maybe again at Budds Creek. It's like him and Levi Kitchen, the home races. This is actually where they perform the worst. Here's the SMX combined standings from Supercross and Motocross. Hunter Lawrence up to second now. Has been closing on Anderson throughout this Pro Motocross campaign, and Jet Lawrence would still be the 4th seed in the playoffs. But there's 4 more Pro Motocross motos that he likely will not be part of. Cooper and Plessinger might go by him, and he'll have a little bit of a deficit to erase when the playoffs begin in September. So that's 450 class. That is significant, though. I know it looks the same at the end of the day to say Sexton wins the overall, but if you're Hunter Lawrence, you're leaving here saying, I didn't win, but that was a whole lot better.
For sure, if you're Hunter Lawrence, I think he rode great all day long. I mean, for Honda to come out here, as you said, take a chance with a new bike, I think the chance with them would be not having as much testing time if something would break or anything like that. That's where the chance would be, not necessarily for Hunter being out here, because they know it's better, and they also know to have a shot at his championship, Hunter needed something to be able to believe that he could beat Chase. So it's a great day for him, win that first moto, finish that second win in second. But I'm sure when he looks at the film, as happy as he is, he's going to see that 4 and what Chase did. he's gonna be like, man, now I got to do this. And it was a big day for Chase Sexton and Hunter Lawrence. It's going to be great to continue this.
Yeah, let's go to the Sexton side. I'm glad you brought that up. Everybody else was cool to have riders back, and Hunter improved, but that was also something special that we maybe haven't seen much this year from Chase.
We haven't seen it. I mean,
straight
that's
up.
Just straight facts. We haven't seen it. And Chase, he talked about it on the podium a little bit. It's one thing, yeah, you can work on that sprint speed at home all you want, and just like I want to be fast at the beginning, but you got to be comfortable to be able to do it. Like the gate drops, you got to be comfortable at going at that pace. And Chase, it just takes him a little bit longer. And I think the way this season's been playing out, he's been so strong at the end of the races. There's no need to take those chances. As long as those guys don't get too far away from him, I'll have a chance. But today, that second moto, you could tell me anybody in this field, 250, 450, who's pulled a lead like that, and for a while, probably years, who's gapped these guys that early in the beginning part of the race? I haven't seen it, and that Chase Sexton did it. So you know he knows he's strong at the end of the race. Now he's strong in the beginning. That number 4 is real.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.